this is Jeff Shaden with VPA, Vantage Point Armory, and we're going to show you how to assemble the M17 comp. So first of all, I want to do a little bit of a PSA on the SureFire X300 and this part right here. So this here is a wedge that is used to take up the slack in whenever you have your light. If you're just using your light, this wedge is used to kind of take up the slack so it fits better. The same goes true with the comp. Because of the difference in molds that each frame has, this is kind of made up for with this wedge. So I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. So let's start with putting everything together. So the first thing you do is, and this is key, that you make sure that the wedge is in the proper place. So you want the wedge to fit like a puzzle piece, just like that, and screw it in about, I don't know, a few turns just to get it to stay in. So when you you put it upside down, there it is. Okay, so let's put that in there like so. So the screw is captured in this small little cavity right here. And then you want to use the P insert for the M18, M17. They both have the same rail notch size. Okay, I'll get that in there. And then you attach the comp with your 6 screws, just like normal. So really, assembling this comp, any X300 comp is going to basically be assembled the exact same way. So let's get these things screwed in. So these are 256 screws, and so 5 inch-pounds is really kind of where you want the sweet spot. If you over tighten, you'll stretch the screws become weaker and more brittle, and so they'll break. So you want to be careful about how tight you attach the screws. So now when we get to the putting it on the end of the gun, I want to show you exactly what I mean about the wedge block. So honestly, the SureFire's design on this is fantastic. I know before I started developing the comps, I used SureFires on all my guns, and I didn't really know what the side lock attachment thing was until I just tried it one time, because the regular spring-loaded clip, it was like I had to add tape to the inside to make it firm, and so it wouldn't be like flopping around on a gun. As soon as I went to this style, this was like a huge deal. So it made everything better. So okay, so now the first thing you want to make sure is that this wedge block, that it's flat right here. So what's going to happen is when I put it on the gun, I'm going to use this side screw to increase the ramp and therefore draw it further up. And I want to show you exactly what I mean. So I'm going to give this thing about, I don't know, so many turns. And you're going to see where it starts like a jack. It starts jacking up this small pad, this flexible pad right there. So it compresses the bottom of it compresses it up against the bottom of the rail. So now when we put this on, the first thing we need to do is unlock, bring it out. Okay, so now we're attached. Okay, now this is pretty firm. It doesn't really need it, but let's just do it just so for showing. And so you take and you screw this until you start to feel some resistance. Once you feel resistance, and maybe another half turn or so, or maybe a full turn, and now you know that your it's secure. The light is actually pressing up against the bottom of the rail, therefore securing the light. And so it's honestly, it's a great design. So that is it. Everything looks good. You're ready to go.